light switch has got to be around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Greetings, every people. This is your cult of personality here. ToonKritic's the name, and Toon's the name of my game. Welcome to my new pad. Thanks so much for Lightning Bliss to help me move into here. This is a pretty nice little place. I kind of like it here. So I am back. I got a new form. I got a new pad. I got a new swagger about me. So I think it's time to get back to reviewing movies. So I think I picked a pretty good one out for you guys. There are not many movies that I give 10 out of 10 to. And I think with this movie, that is going to be a nice little exception. Kubo and the Two Strings. Oh my God, I loved this movie. I left the movie theater with my jaw still dropped. I'm just like, this was not just a movie. This was art. This was an experience. This is what I can definitely call this movie for all of you, an experience. You need to see this movie. So I'm not going to talk too much about the plot. I'm not going to recap it. I'm going to just leave all that blind for you all. But I will talk about certain parts with the characters. So let's talk about the story first. The one thing that I loved about it is that it was unafraid to take certain risks. This is a pretty mellow story for a kids movie. Yeah, this is a kids movie, but some of the stuff that happens in this is it's pretty dark. And Laika is well known for that. Yes, Laika made this movie. You know, the people behind Coraline and Paranorman, Coraline being one of my all-time favorite movies. The bar is pretty high up there, but it went past that and went to a whole other atmosphere, space term. There were so many different twists and turns to this movie. I loved it. It kept me on the edge of my seat. It kept me invested. It's some of the best looking stop motion animation I have ever seen in a movie. And I love me some stop motion movies. I had to make a top 7 list about that at some point. Anyway, Kubo and the Two Strings utilizes the best that Laika has to offer. Fun fact, the skeleton demon in this movie is the largest stop-motion puppet to ever be made, standing at 16 feet. That is amazing. You even see that during the credits, they show a little bit of the backstage process, and that is absolutely phenomenal. This movie broke a lot of barriers that Laika was probably going for. Yeah, did you know that this movie took like 5 years to make? Like, it takes a week just to make like 4 seconds of this movie, and that shows amazing dedication. In a weird way, the story feels kind of basic, but it's a coming-of-age story that we're all familiar with. So, within those familiar parameters, we get something pretty great out of it. The characters, you care for all of them, even the ones that aren't there to like push the story forward. They're sort of like, you know, comedic relief or just side characters, but you're still interested. You want to know more about these characters. Specifically with Monkey and Beetle, voiced by Charlize Theron and Matthew McConaughey, respectively. These two are such a solid duo, and it's so cute how they go about it, how they go back, arguing back and forth over to how Kubo should be trained. But here's the thing, Kubo is a very competent character. He knows what he's doing. The dude has a shamisen, which is a Japanese guitar, that he uses to make paper come to life. That is incredible! Like, can you think of all the cool things you could do with that? If you had a guitar that could make, like, paper come to life? Actually, no, if I used that, it would be a... Well, I'm the edgy one, so I'd probably give everyone paper cuts. When I say coming of age, Kubo really develops throughout this entire movie to the point where at the end, you believe in this guy. And it's tragic what happens. I'm not going to say what happens, but the fact that he's able to persevere through that makes him a stronger character in the end. And of course with Monkey and Beetle, like I said, it is cute how they bounce back and forth, but when you really figure out exactly what they're there for, it becomes a lot more somber and all that more interesting in the end. The action in this movie is pretty intense too, like some of the best fight scenes I think I've seen in a stop motion movie. It goes back and forth brilliantly. You gotta fight on a pirate ship, you gotta fight in a temple, you gotta fight in the woods, you gotta fight in a ruined village. It's just... everywhere they go, the tone is set, and it's exciting, it's intense, and it's awesome. Also, I want to show you guys something. Kubo and the Two Strings is the lowest grossing Laika movie, and as we see here, it's going down and down and down. Despite the reviews, people don't really seem to be interested in stop motion movies, and that is a travesty. Stop motion movies take so much time and effort to put it into, and you can tell all of the dedication and passion that went into this movie. It took 5 years to make. Like, seriously, what more do you want? And I understand that it's not Disney, I understand that it's not DreamWorks, but it should still be treated with the respect that it deserves. So please go and see this movie. It is my #1 pick for best animated movie this year for a reason, and I am pretty sure that when you guys see it, you will believe me too. This movie gets a— wait, I already said that it's 10 out of 10. Ah, what the heck, 10 out of 10! So, my question for you guys, in the comments below, please post what is your favorite stop-motion animated movie besides Nightmare Before Christmas, because I'm pretty sure a majority of you would pick that answer anyway. There's more movies than that, guys. And with that being said, I am the Toon Critic, keeping you totally tuned for your entertainment. Thanks for watching, and stay awesome.